Firstly, why Kenya? And before going straight to why Kenya, I would say, as my title says, it's not just for Kenya, it's for Africa.
Yes.
And then this is just the continuation of a journey that Sun International has undertaken to bring Africa together. And then I've been in the other part of the continent,
Yes.
Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, you name them all, and finally Kenya. But why Kenya? Because Kenya is such an important market for Destination South Africa, and of course for Sun International Hotels,
Yes.
where one of the iconic brand is known as the Las Vegas of Africa, which
Yes.
is the Sun City Resort.
Yeah, but I actually wanted to ask you about that. You say important. What stands for you in Kenya when you talk about introducing Sun City here now?
Well, first of all, when we look at tourism in Africa,
Yes.
we have the leading countries that have invested a lot into tourism.
Yes.
So Kenya is one of them. We also realize that the countries that have lots of people visiting them, it creates a vibe of those people also traveling. We have a huge number year on year of Kenyans visiting South Africa. So this is a positive aspect in terms of our tourism, in terms of the product and the brand Sun International.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about hotels and tourism, we're talking about the experience. Somebody listening to you will be like, why are you boasting to be the Las Vegas of Africa? What things am I to get a Sun City that I can't get anywhere? For someone listening to you right now.
Well, Simba, that's a question, very good question.
Yes.
A lot of people have actually said, not just me, including the media, the reporters that have been in Sun City, they said we have not been able to describe this, to put it in words, unless you get there and experience. A few aspects, few things I will mention about Sun City is that, first of all, I said this is an iconic resort, multi-award winning resort, not
Yes.
only in Africa. Well, it stands as the top #1 in Africa, but amongst the top in the world. That's one thing. Secondly, this resort just turned 40 years this year, and that's another, well, if we have few seconds left, I will
Yes.
tell you what
Let's go about it.
offering to the consumers.
Yes.
Okay, and then to our agents.
Yes.
Because 40, big 40, it's a big number.
It's a big
4
number,
and a
isn't it?
0. So we came up with the concept of, because 40 is 4 and a 0, so we put out an offer out there of you only pay for 4 with 0 the 5th night. That's
I
the
see that now.
only way to
I see-
celebrate
I
with
see
everybody.
that now.
And this is
Yes.
available to anybody else, to all the agent in Kenya, to the travel agent and tour operators. But what makes Sun City so unique? This that we refer to as Las Vegas of Africa. Africa, first of all, is biodiversity, has a lot to offer. But when we speak about specific places or properties, such resort as the Sun City, most of the time when people go for safari, for wildlife experience, then they are isolated from anything else.
Yes.
It's just the wildlife, and at night it's all quiet, you get the sound of animals. Now, Sun City combines both. You can have the wildlife, you can have the city life right in the same resort. 101 activities to do day and night. If I start naming, I'm not sure we will need 30 more extra minutes just to mention.
Yes.
So, and what is again amazing about this resort is that it caters for every need. Nobody can say my budget doesn't allow me, because
That was my next question, isn't it? If you look at the demographics of developing economies in Africa now, you find that there's this group of youth or middle class people who have a bit to spare. Then when you talk about the Las Vegas, then someone said, no, maybe I'm going to Las Vegas of Africa, then that means I've got to save for me to get there. How do you account for this, and what experience do these people like me, who don't need to save that much for me to go have an experience, is there an opening for me?
Well, as I was already saying,
Yes.
there is a budget for everybody.
I see that.
Sun City is made of 4 big hotels. Now, starting from a 3-star Cabanas, 4-star Soho Hotel, 5-star Cascade, and the top 5-star, the Palace of the Lost City. And you find 2 18-hole golf course. There's one of the top 5 in the world, longest zip liner is in Sun City.
Yes.
2,000 meters. This is
see that.
2 kilometers.
Richie, we need to go there. Richie, listen.
Quad bike.
We need to go there.
Valley of Wales.
Yes.
You have the casinos. You have the bar. You have a nightclub. You have strip club. You have different pools. You have wildlife. You have safari. You name it all. There's a lot to do. Concert, theater, cinema, all within one resort.
Yes.
So with the different range of hotel, individually appointed, it gives the opportunity to everybody with a little saving, but also through the help of the local travel agents.
Yes.
They will be able to package something tailor-made actually to suit the budget.
Mr. Dede, as we speak right now, we do know that there's the Africa Free Trade Area that is coming up. Everybody's excited for that. We see seamless opportunities that are going to come, that are going to pour also to your sector now, the tourism sector, that everybody says this would be a good thing for this Africa Free Trade Area. How do you see these two countries working together for us to open opportunities now for more people from Kenya to experience Sun City?
Oh wow, this is something we've been waiting for,
Yes.
praying for, fighting for,
Yes.
to finally have the intra-trade open sky
Yes.
within the African continent. Because we have realized, see you talk about business, which is very, very good, not just for Kenya, but for Africa
Yes.
as a whole. Currently, it has been the World Travel Organization latest report has shown that the tourism shopping has overtaken, in terms of the number globally in the whole world, it has overtaken the merchandise industry. Now, when we talk of merchandise industry, you will understand that there are firms, factories, companies that just exist for transporting goods in cargos, whether it's ship cargo, whether it's airline from one country to another, one continent to another. But tourism shopping has now overtaken this number. It shows that the development we desire and we long for so much in Africa, the biggest part of it lies within the tourism industry. And the connection, the exchange between South Africa and Kenya will grow massively, because this is just about, if you actually realize, a couple of years ago, it used to be 4-hour flight. And now it's gone to 3 hour with the technology and the egg, depending on the size of the aircraft, 3 hour 30 minutes. So we getting more closer. Very soon, it will become a weekend thing. We fly in on Friday to enjoy life in Nairobi.
Yeah, and then I'm back on.
And then Kenya, we fly in on Friday
Yes.
to enjoy the weekend in Sun City. Then Sunday evening, back Monday, we are at work. And this is what will grow tourism in
Yes.
Africa. Yeah.
Massive opportunities, I say right there. So, Mr. Dede, you'll be telling me 4-0 is a big one. What do we
is.
expect in 5-0 from Sun City?
Well, there's a lot to do. It has, it's ongoing already. Okay, we started right towards the end of May. We call it 40 weeks of celebration.
Yes.
And that is when we launched this promo sales all over Africa. And I can tell you the good news is that it's only available in Africa.
I say that.
Whereby you book your package of 4 nights, but we zero the 5th night, just to make it 4 and 0.
I see that.
So this is a great offer, and there are lots of excitement, and very easy to combine as well. Because I know we're talking a big 40 for Sun City, but this is not the only property of Sun International. We have the Table Bay in Cape Town, known as the best address in Cape Town, located right at the waterfront.
Okay.
And this is just a state-of-art structure top 5 star hotel. During breakfast, you have more than 250 different items served on breakfast. So
I'm telling you.
we have the Boardwalk in Port Elizabeth, the Maslow Hotel in Santon,
Yes.
and Suntime Square in mainland Pretoria. The World Coast, south of Durban. It's many, but I'll make sure next time get more.
You need to.
More time.
Anyway, so
we
go
can-
online,
yeah.
Sun City, look at what exactly they offer. I mean, it's been tantalizing. There's everything for you. Want to talk about tourism and the places that you need to experience, you just need to open your eyes and talk to guys like Mr. Didier who will tell you that there's everything for you. I mean, I've never seen an invention like the 4-0, fifth night, 0. Beautiful. I mean, that's the way it is. It's been 10 minutes.
And the website,
Yes.
www.suninternational.com.
Pretty much. And then we'll be there. Or talk to me. I'll lead you to him. All right. It's been a Las Vegas tantalizing on a Friday. Why can you not go to Sun City? It's Las Vegas of Africa. I've been told so. I'll be looking into it myself. My next leave. I'm thinking of going South Africa. Let's take a short break. Once we come back, Metropole Sector Trends number 2.